Okay, test redo help. We left off at number 11, I do believe. I'm not sure we did 10. Yeah, we did 10. Okay, let's do 11. I started to do 11, but I wanted to take my time on that one. So this could be a long video, or I may break it up into two. Actually, we did 11. Let's do 12. I hope we did 11. If we didn't do 11, email me. Okay, find the equation of the line that passes through the point -2, 7, and is parallel to x, and we want it to be parallel to the line x minus 6y equals 3. Two lines are parallel if they have the same slope. So we want a line parallel to this line, so we need to find the slope of this line. And the way you find the slope is you get into the form y equals mx plus b. So I need to get y by itself. First step is I'm going to take this x and subtract it from both sides. So we're going to get -x plus 3. Then I'm going to divide. I have to get the y by itself, so I'm going to divide everyone by -6. So we get y equals 1/6 x. I could have put x over 6. We have a negative and a negative, that makes it positive. But since I'm trying to find slope, I just want to put it out front. Minus 1/2, because 3 divided by -6 is -1/2. So our slope that we're aiming for is 1/6. So we want a line that goes through this point but is parallel to this line. So we're going to use the point slope formula, because you can see here we have a point and this is a slope. The point slope formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. This needs to be memorized and very familiar. If you remember, the slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 over, if you're just finding the slope between 2 points, this is the formula. If I would just multiply both sides by the denominator, I would basically, do I have the wrong thing here? No, that's right. So I would, if I multiply, it'd be m times this, and that's m times this, equals this. So, once you get the formula, the ones with subscripts stand for the specific points. The ones without subscripts are the variables that have to stay in the equation so that it stays an equation. So we just plug these in. So we get our slope first. Here's our slope. We want it parallel. So where the m is, we're going to put this 1/6. So we get y minus 7. I'm just plugging these things in. Here's our x1, y1, and our m. Equals 1/6 times x plus 2. Because the formula is negative x1, and so negative is a plus. And then you just need to put it back into this form right here. So you get y minus 7 equals 1/6 x plus 1/3. This 2 goes into 6 3 times. And then just get the y over there. I guess you guys use your calculators to do all this kind of stuff. Plus, we're adding 7, so it's the same thing as adding 21/3. So we're going to get 22/3. Unless I did a dumb mistake, that should be the answer. Okay, 13 takes me a little bit more work to set up. Okay, we have lines that are, I'm just going to do it right over here. We have 3 parallel lines. I can draw a lot better on this thing than I can on the whiteboard, can't I? Okay, 3 parallel lines. Nice. And they're cut by a transversal this way, and cut by a transversal this way, and I can draw it faster too. And they're labeled. So this angle is 15x minus 3y degrees. This segment is 10. This angle is 45 degrees. Please really try to learn it as you go, not just to get it right for the test, but really take it in. You have time to rewind, to take it slower, to do whatever you need to learn this material. You're going to be allowed to use your book to take the test. You have to send an email to your parents. 8 and 9. Okay, if you have parallel lines, a couple things you need to know. Parallel lines cut by transversals means their segments are proportional. So let's just do that one first. I'm going to move, I guess I'll just do under here. So we're going to get these segments are proportional. So it splits it in proportional ways. So you get 10 over z, this is the easy part, equals 8 over 9. See? 10 over z equals 8 over 9. Or you could say 10 over 8 equals z over 9. Whatever, just so you stay consistent. And then we just cross multiply. So we get 90 equals 8z. It's a bad 9. 4. And then you divide both sides by 8. And we can reduce this, of course. 45 halves. So you get z equals 45 over 2. Very easy. Just have to remember that these are going to be proportional. So you set up a proportion. Okay, the angles are slightly harder. With parallel lines, we know that corresponding angles, see how it's on the top of a parallel line to the left of the transversal, top of a parallel line to the left of the transversal, we know that these are going to be equal. So corresponding parts are equal. So I'm going to go over here. Don't mind that problem, get that out of the way. Corresponding parts are equal, so I know that my negative 5x minus 8y has to equal 45 degrees. Second thing I know is this is the same as this is the same as this. So I could put 45 right here, just to make my life easy. Or you could set this equal to this because they're equal. Or they're not equal. They're equal to 100, never mind. These are equal to 180 degrees. But these two are equal. See that? And this is on a straight line, so these two angles have to add up to 180 degrees. So we know that, I'm going to do this on the side, 15x minus 3y plus 45 has to equal 180. Now I want to get it so that it's the variables on one side, the numbers on the other. So I'm just going to put it here, 15x minus 3y, and I'm just going to subtract 45 from both sides. So that will be gone, and I'm going to get 5, 7, 135. So now I have two equations with two unknowns, so I'm going to solve them simultaneously. Hopefully I did everything right so far. So I'm going to take this one times a 3, that way these are going to add out. So I'm going to get negative 15x minus 24y equals, and I'm going to pull my calculator right up here, 45 times 3, 135. Whoa, that's scary. And then I'm going to get 15x minus 3y equals 135. I hope this works. Looks like I made a mistake or something. These are going to add out, and we're going to get negative 27y equals 270. Calculator. And I shouldn't get a negative number. Oh, I could get a negative number. 270 divided by 27 equals 10. I like that. That works out good. So you get y equals 10. It's negative 10. When we put the y and x in here, we shouldn't get a negative angle. But see, we have a negative times a negative, so it's going to be positive. So we're going to be okay. So that's 1, and then you have to go back and find out what x is. So we're going to put y back in to either one of these. Let's just do it in the second one. 15x minus 3 times negative 10 equals 135. Work this out. 15x, this would be plus 30, so I'm going to subtract 30, equals 105. X equals, this looks like it's going to work out nicely, 105 divided by 15 is 7. So you get x equals 7. And that's how you do that problem. Okay, I'm going to pull up another board. We've done 2 whole problems. This is going to take me the rest of my life to do, but let's just do another one. New board. Hold on a second. Okay. Here we go. Okay. We are on 14. I think I might just do one more and then do another video so that it's not too long. Okay, so we have a right triangle. Let's use my right triangle. It needs to flip. Okay, and we have a little triangle built inside of it. This one's going to take a while to do, so brace yourselves. 10, 6, P, 5, M, N. Alright, I like to, when I do these, break them into a small, just break them into their triangle sizes here. And then we need another one for the big triangle. And we'll rotate that. There we go. They're not quite accurate, but, you know, gives us an idea. And then I'm going to label those sides. So the small one is 6, 5, and P. And this one is 16, P plus N, and M. First thing I think I'm going to do is the Pythagorean theorem to get P. So I'm going to work on that first. 6 squared equals 5 squared plus P squared. Calculator. Here we go. 36 minus 25, because that would be 36 and this would be 25, and I'm going to subtract the 25 onto that side. That gives me 11 equals P squared, and P of course does not come out to be a very nice number, square root of 11. Okay, at least we have P, so we can fill that right on in. It equals square root of 11, and guess what, this is going to be, hold on a second, playing with my pens. Instead of being P here, we can put, hold on a second, we can put the square root of 11, which is not nice at all. Okay, now we can do some ratios. So first thing I did was the Pythagorean theorem, because we had two sides of the right triangle, so we can always get the third side by using the Pythagorean theorem, if it's a right triangle, that is. Okay, next side, we're going to set up some ratios. So we have 6 over 16, little side over big side, equals little side, I'm staying away from that square root of 11 for now, over M. You can reduce right here if you want. This would be 2 goes into 6 3 times, 2 goes into this 8 times, cross multiply, doing, doing, so 3M equals 24, oops, no, wishful thinking there, equals 40, and we get M equals 40 thirds, which is not nice either. But hey, we're done with that because we can just put that right here and we're done. So all we need to do is get little n, 40 thirds. Okay, we can do it. So we're going to set up another ratio. I'm going to use the 6 over 16, and I'm just going to use it reduced. So it's 3 over 8. That's 6 over 16. It's 3 over 8 equals this side to this side. So square root of 11 over the square root of 11 plus n. Cross multiply 3 square root of 11 plus 3n equals 8 square root of 11. Get the n by itself, so we're going to get 3n equals, subtract that, 5 square root of 11, divide both sides by 3, and I'm hoping this is the right answer. So we get 5, that wasn't so bad, was it now? So we get 5 square root of 11 over 3, m equals 40 over 3, or p equals the square root of 11. So I don't have my answers with me, so I'm not sure if I made a bad mistake or not. So I'm going to end this this video for now and do another one in a few minutes.